do want to make sure that you understand that when I talk about security and stuff like that, I just want to make one extra point when it comes to phones especially. You walk into Verizon or Cricket or Motorola, Metro or whoever, they are selling you a device. They are selling you a phone. Now, a lot of them don't call it a contract anymore, but they're going to give you a free phone that's really worth some money, obviously. And as long as you stay on service with them, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100, however much you're paying a month, you can use the phone that they gave you. Of course, if you violate your contract by turning off the service, they want their money. So it really wasn't free after all. So you understand that. What gets me, and let me take this to a little different level. If you walk into the Apple store in the mall and you say, I want to buy a phone, they'll sell you a phone that's not attached to any particular carrier. You can choose whatever carrier you want. It's called unlocked. Now, you're using the Apple phone, whether it be in the first situation, like I said, or you buy in an unlocked one and put it on whatever carrier you want, any place in the world. You paid for the phone, right? Somehow you paid for the phone, but yet they control what you see on it. They control the background siphoning of the information. They control if you let them update it automatically, and you have no idea what they're putting in their software updates. They'll say it's security or enhanced features. You have no idea what they are. A lot of times it's just other ways of them monitoring your existence. Why do I want to give you money to control my life? You want to give me the phone for free, totally free, and I can do whatever I want with it? Okay, it was a gift. I can't really question the gift. But if I'm paying you $1,000 or $1,200 or something like that, and you're controlling what I'm seeing, I have a real problem with that. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. As an alternative, there are things now called flip phones, just like we used to have years and years ago, that are very simple functional phones. They're called feature phones nowadays. And they have a couple of apps on them, and you still have to hook them up to a service. Now you can buy them unlocked, which means you put it on any carrier you want, or you can buy them with AT&T or Cricket or Verizon or anybody. They all have them. These phones are not a lot of the same features of a smartphone, so there's less monitoring going on in the background. There's also less useful apps on it that you can use because they don't feature apps as much. They'll have one or two ones where you can do text and you can do phone calls, of course, and probably do Google Maps or something like that. So there's still some apps on it and maybe even a web browser. But you're paying $40 or $50 for the phone as opposed to $1,000 or $1,200 for the phone. And it can control your life a little bit less. I want you to know that these exist and they do serve a purpose because they're usually a lot less frustrating to use. If you lose it, it's not $1,000. If you drop it, it's not $1,000. You get another one for another $50. It's an alternative that's out there, and I wanted you to know about it. I do appreciate you taking a look at today's video. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you'll come back, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a good day, folks. Thank you.